Hey guys, it's postboxpat. Welcome back to a brand new map change video going over all of the map changes inside of the brand new Fortnite update, and we have so much to go over. So this entire section of the map over where the location of, I guess, the old faulty splits used to be has completely been basically wiped and replaced with all the new mega stuff, the neon vibe. And first, obviously the biggest POI on the map, the mega city, which you can see on screen, is the one we want to explore off the bat. So let's go and head out into mega city, and my PC is going absolutely crazy now, so sorry if you see any replay bugs. You can see obviously on this left side of the map it has been added in, this whole new green biome texture, and it looks amazing. So let's go into mega city, check it out and see what we've got. So mega city is what we have here on the map, the main POI. This is the first big map change. I will be making a separate map change video on any Easter eggs and little map changes that we do find throughout the week as well in the next few days. So let's just take a look at the main city as an overview. First off, we get huge buildings, ginormous buildings inside of here. We have the rails as well, which you can grind on around the city, as well as inside of the city there are huge big buildings, car parks, buildings. Can you go inside all these buildings? Well, we'll check that out in a second. Lots of neon stuff as well, buddy bot on there, some different ads and stuff. I love this. I love the grind rails in here. I love the different heights as well. A helipad there as well. Could that mean there's going to be a helicopter coming very soon? This POI is awesome, including the giant beast as well on top of the center building, which is amazing. Now, what's interesting is a lot of these buildings are hollow. Now, this is the first time Fortnite have ever done this, from what I'm aware of, inside a battle royale on a 3D building, not just a, like kind of a fully. They've done it in the past on like 2D not 2D buildings, but not like fully 3D buildings where you can only see half the building. But this is the first time they've done it. So it does look like there are accessible points though, with kind of different like layers, including, I guess that's a zip line which takes you up and down. I feel like if all these buildings had inside, the game would just lag so much and it'd be so big, it'd be too hard to find anyone. So this makes the POI a lot smaller than it actually looks, because almost 80% of these buildings aren't accessible on the inside. You can only go in the bottom layers. So that POI isn't actually as big as you think. A lot of players are going to be landing this. So do be a little bit careful, because it's going to be super hectic with only two layers, the bottom layer and the top layer, with no middle section really to this POI, which makes it really interesting, and I'm really excited to actually play this map. Even though the map changes are a little bit weird with empty buildings, I still really like it, and I love this POI. It looks amazing, so I can't wait to try it out. Also, if you're looking at a place to try out the new weapons inside of Fortnite, I've already added them into a live version of Toybox. So if you played Toybox before, the map code's on screen, the weapons are in here. You can try out all the new weapons, including the new slurp juice, the new guns, the new, I guess, the katana, as well as the shotgun and the AR. You can try them out, and don't forget, if you are playing it, or if you haven't already, pop in code POST before you buy the battle pass, hashtag Epic Games Partner. It really does go a long way and support me further. That's POSTNG item shop, or you can press the button inside of Toybox and help support me further if you want to. It really does mean the world to me, so thank you. I spent hours this morning actually getting this in and live for you guys, all these weapons on all of my major maps, so I've done that already. So if you play any of my maps, most of my maps will already have these weapons in, the main ones that get a lot of plays anyway. So yeah, try them out. You can try them out. It's super awesome. And as well in Toybox, because it's super high memory, I'm going to remove it at some point, but for now, because it's brand new, the motorbikes are 11,000 memory, but they're inside of here. It's ridiculously high for a motorbike compared to the dirt bike, which was a lot lower. Hopefully that does get reduced, because I had to remove the helicopter to add these in, but that's okay. If you guys are playing it, feel free to try it out. The motorbikes are in there, the code's on screen. Anyway, next map change is going to be the Steamy map change. This is a brand new map change, and one that I'm super excited for, the Steamy one here. Now this is amazing, because inside of here we do have a lovely POI, probably the most beautiful POI ever. Look at the Steamy river here we have over here. We also have these lovely style buildings which are very similar, I guess, to the Lucky Landing vibe, and wow, this POI is definitely my favorite. So inside of here, obviously all the Lucky Landing different stuff. We've got the trees, we've got the different bamboo, we've got a nice little interior to it, definitely Lucky Landing vibes, that Japanese style, the bamboo as well. This was actually teased last season when the bamboo did fall from the sky early, kind of hinting that it's come through the rift, I guess, and is coming in the future. So yeah, it's very close to the mega POI as well. So if you are landing in here, I'd recommend landing here and then rotating over to the mega, because everyone's going to be going mega city. Steamy's a good option if you want to go there. Definitely recommend it, guys, if you do get the chance, because it's probably my favorite POI on the map so far. Now, what other POIs do we have which we can show? Obviously, there's a lot of different POIs through the mill sections of the map. You know that, guys, as you do pass through, they do add little things like buildings and structures. They're also good to land at if you're playing solo, but not so much other sections, because we've got the Kenjutsu, I think it's Kenjutsu crossing, is it? Maybe it's Kenjutsu, maybe I'm not, maybe saying it wrong, I'm not too sure, but the crossing POI, this is probably what people are going to call crossing. It's just easier to say, or maybe Ken, I don't know. But yeah, inside of here, obviously this POI is a huge temple, and it's amazing. It's like a huge building, huge house temple type a thing. I love it. I can't actually get inside of it because it's like a replay bug. I can get inside a little bit, but for some reason it's like an invisible barrier on replay. I don't know what's going on with that, but some weird bug. I can't get any further than here, so we can kind of see the inside. It's a little bit dark because of the way the lighting works in Fortnite currently, but yeah, it looks amazing. Generally, I'd recommend landing here as well. This is going to be quite an interesting one for inside interior fights, especially on zero build. That could be a good spot to land if a lot of people are going there as well. It could be quite interesting, the style of play there. Obviously, this huge lake here in the center, which looks amazing as well, which I believe Loot Lake possibly could spawn on, or maybe at a different lake. I'm not too sure. Anyway, let's move on to the next little map change. Let's explore the final map change we've got for the major POI, which is actually coming in with knotty nets. This is a weird one. It's over on this right side. I'm not too sure what the initial intention is of this POI and why it's called that yet. Obviously, we'll explore that more in the storyline stuff and have a little look at things, but this is, again, is similar to the other ones, definitely that same Lucky Landing style vibe, but it's more of, I guess, more of like a fishing outpost. It gives me kind of Snobby Shores vibes, actually, them buildings there with a new different design, and it's kind of a weird one. It's on an island. It doesn't really give much accessible options. It's a lot smaller. It's very spread out, so generally, I don't know if you want to visit this one or not, but if you are traveling by, then maybe this is definitely one that is more on your to bottom list, I guess. I wouldn't go here straight away. So definitely check it out, but it's not really much of a POI. I wouldn't even class it as a main POI. It's just a few buildings, but it is officially classed as a main POI on the map. And then we do have an upper section, just some minor map changes on the crossing point between the mega city and the Naughty POI. We do have this little building up here, which is pretty neat as well, and obviously this whole new terrain section that's cut in on this side of the map, which is fallen in from the rift in the sky, has actually created this section over here on this left side. So super awesome stuff happening with that there. We also have an addition of a racetrack returning as well. We officially have a racetrack. I'm guessing this is probably for the new bikes, which is kind of cool. And I've not actually landed here yet, but it is a new racetrack, which is nice to actually have one return. It's been a while since we've had a racetrack in the game. Since last chapter, I guess we had one, but we haven't had any small Diddy ones, and it's nice to actually receive one. And we've got that right here. So yeah, come and check this one out. New racetrack, new design, new structure to it. It's in kind of a nice little rotational spot as well, in between the big city, well, just outside of it, and obviously in between the petrol station POI over here, and I guess Slappy over there. So super awesome stuff happening. Really nice to see that we've got the modern POI section over here, and we still have the classic POI stuff going on over on this side of the map. From what I'm aware, I've not seen any noticeable changes yet. I know you can get the OG Loot Lake house spawning around here. I haven't had it spawn yet for me. I will get some footage of that in another map change video later on this week, but mainly all of these POIs, the main original POIs, haven't received many changes. Yeah, don't forget, if you want to try out all the new weapons and all the new vehicles inside of Toybox, you can head in there with the map code on screen, have endless respawns, and try out everything. We'll be in a bunch of other maps as well that I'm making. The new weapons will be available in there once they do go live on the update. I'll let you guys know in future videos when that is happening. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And once again, this is postboxpat signing out.